Hey, thank you for coming back. And in today's video, I'd like to talk to you about the Edifier X3 wireless earbuds. Now, this is the case that it comes in. Very nice and small and very compact. It has like a little sticker on top with the Edifier name. There's the earbuds on the inside, and on the back is the micro USB port for charging the internal battery for the case. Now, the X3s use the aptX and SBC codices for sound. It's Bluetooth 5.0, and you get noise canceling microphones, the CVC 8.0 technology in the microphones. They're touch control, and they're waterproof. The waterproof rating is IP55. Really, it's more or less not necessarily waterproof as water resistant. So you wouldn't want to wear these in the shower or in a heavy downpour or even swimming. They're more like sweat proof and splash proof type of a thing. Now, as you can see, it's very simple. You just open it up, pop them out, put them in your ears, and away you go. There is no volume control on the X3s at all. So you're going to have to be relying on your device for the volume control. That's one of the negatives about it. But they do have a pretty decent sound to them. But we'll get back to that in just a moment. But they do fit really nice when you take them out, stick them in your ears like that. They do fit really nice. In my ears, since I have two different size ear canals, I have to use different size tips. Once I found the right size tips to put in, from Edifier that is, I never really had them slip out. Every now and then I had to maneuver it a little bit if I was doing some heavy work, because I was using these at work. And usually it was my fault that they kind of slipped. It wasn't the fault of the X3s. But before I go any further on this, let me give you an audio example of the microphones that are built into the X3s. Okay, right now, this is what the built-in microphones sound like from the Edifier X3 wireless earbuds. I'm in my room right now. No windows are open. Anything that creates some kind of sound other than me has been shut off. So this should be the ideal setting for these microphones. Coming right up, I'm going to play some simulated noise, background noise, and we'll see what they sound like. Okay, same situation. I'm in my room with all the windows shut, but I am playing some simulated background noise, and this is what the built-in microphones of the Edifier X3 wireless earbuds sound like. Okay, now that you heard what the microphones sound like, you have to be the judge if it's good or bad. I'm not going to give you my opinion on that, because really I don't like using earbuds or earphones or headphones taking a call. I would just rather take them out and talk that way. Now, you do get 6 hours of playtime out of a single charge. And yeah, I did actually get that. Somewhere around the 55-60% volume range on these. I got about the 6 hours. Once you start going up, it comes down a little bit. And you get an additional 18 hours charge time out of the case. So yes, you could take it out, put them in, and it'll charge them up. Also, they are kind of, in my opinion, a kind of a mono mode. What do I mean by that? You take one out, stick it in your ear, keep the other one in the case. You can listen. When this one goes dead, you switch it out. You put the other one in. It's kind of a little wonky. You kind of have to pair each one kind of separately or something of that nature. It's a little goofy, but it can be done. Yeah, you could do it. It just takes a little work and could be a little frustrating. Well, at least for me it was. But yeah, you can still use them that way. You can use one at a time if you like. There is a few things that I don't like about the X3. First of all, the case design and the lid. But let's get into just the case design. It's very hard for you to kind of, especially if someone like me with big old fingers, it's kind of hard to get in there and get the earphones out. That's kind of a bothersome thing for me. One of the biggest problems I see is the lid. It opens up far enough, but it's loose. I mean, I'll just simply tilt it a little bit, okay? See where my fingers are? Nowhere near the lid. I'll just simply tilt it and it just closes. It closes too easy, and that's very irritating. The other thing is there's only one LED light on the front, and it turns red when it's charging and shuts off when it's done charging. So as you notice, there's nothing up front here, so you don't know how much charge is actually left inside the case. Best thing I could suggest to you is if you get these, charge it up every time you get home, or driving on the way home or something like that, just to make sure you always have, you know, the battery inside the case and in the earbuds topped up. The audio reproduction, I know you've been waiting for that. Well, these are less than stellar, okay? The bass is there, okay? It really is. The bass is there. It is defined. You can definitely hear it. It's nowhere near the thumpers as some of the other earbuds or even headphones that I reviewed is. These seem to be more high end and then low end, and then, or high end, middle, mid range, and then the low end. So the bass is there. You could definitely hear it, okay? The mid range is kind of pulled back a little bit in these. It's, how can I put it? It's very subdued. I mean, you can still hear, you know, a lot of nice things like the hammer hitting the bass drum skin. You can still hear that. But the high end in these kind of is overpowering the whole audio profile of these earbuds. And that's quite disappointing since it's from Edifier. Don't go past 75%. Well, at least let's put it this way. With the devices I have, like the Samsung Galaxy S7, I didn't go past 75% because once I started going past 75% volume, it seems like the earbuds, the sound mix in it actually increases the high end. And when that happened, it really started, the high end started drowning out the bass and the low end, or the bass and the mid range. And that was kind of crappy. These don't get too loud either, so in a way that's a good thing because my ears didn't get any ear-piercing screeches or anything, or didn't ring because I had it at full volume. So that was a good thing. I did not have a painful experience with these. But I did notice once I started hitting like around the 75% and up in volume on any one of my devices, that high end seemed to be amplified, while the mid-range and the bass seemed to have kind of almost gotten lost in the mix. I'll be honest with you. The UGreen HiTune earbuds that I reviewed a while back, those are 100% better than these Edifier X3s. Would I suggest you get the Edifier X3s? No, I would not. The only way I would suggest you were to get these is if it's the only ones available at the price. It's around 30, maybe 35 bucks when I got these. And you just want a quick pair to do whatever with because, I don't know, maybe you're saving up to get a better pair, a really good pair, and you just want something now. That's the only way I would suggest you get these. Otherwise, stay away from the Edifier X3 wireless earbuds. Well, if you like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget about the notification bell. Please also share this video and maybe some of my others on all of your social media sites. And until the next video, you have a great day.